We're live again. Uh, tell me. Alright. Well, seems to be doing fine. Yeah, that's definitely a better GPU uh, than what I was using last time. Mm-hmm. That is better. You, some of the applications are being very uh, heavily used today. Where is my manager? Here we go. Okay. This one. And we have the slime screen now, right? Uh, and switcher. It's a little bit concerning that that's kind of close. Uh, let's Alright. It might be the coldest or the coolest day of the week, and then perhaps maybe raining. It still doesn't stop it from being hot. Alright, system-wise, it seems fine. So hopefully we don't get the issue skip frames tonight. I thought, for the very same reason of it being colder today, I thought that I could be without the fan, but as soon as I turned it off and set all of this up, it started heating up so fast. Can you hear me well? How's it coming through? Yeah? Oh my god, not the radiation. I think honestly, I'm not gonna have a break from the heat until winter rolls around, or like maybe the end of fall. As I don't know what it is about my room that's able to like stay so warm, but it does, and it is a bit of a problem. Oh, not this. What? Okay. Wait, why is that showing up though? Okay. That should have been running. Yeah, that should have been sprint. Oh, why is this showing up? Oh no. Let me disconnect my controller and reconnect it. That should reset the the rain. No, that's dirty. Not the rain. I have thought about maybe setting up in a different place, but honestly, I don't think. Uh, how am I supposed to sprint if this shows up? Alright, I just need to refigure this. Okay. But whatever it is that's showing up, that's just... I'm just gonna put reset to default. But that keeps showing up. Oh no. Alright. Oh, I know what to do. It's just gonna be a bit annoying. But hey, waiting room again. Yeah. Having the waiting room. It's actually so nice to have the waiting room now. Cause I guess this is just what ends up happening. Yeah, then this is just what ends up happening. Bunnies or ocelotos in what's it called? In Slime Rancher or in Miniature Room? Uh to be fair, even if I wanted to have those two in my room, I wouldn't be able to. They actually like colder temperatures. So that all of this is kind of new. But yeah, they actually like colder temperatures. So my room would be just terrible for them. Yeah, definitely my room would be terrible for them. But remember, Bunny's ideal temperature is in the 70s Fahrenheit. Yeah, somewhere around there. Uh, oh, one of the shows. Well, we have several issues. So a bunny's ideal temperature would be like around the 70s. I'm not too sure about the Ancelotto's ideal temperature, but as far as I know, Ancelotto's they usually are in mountain rivers or like they like that type of temperature. So the weather that they like is actually pretty cold. Uh, and they are pretty delicate about that. Oh, and that's just one issue. The other one would be the where we live. It's kind of like they don't allow axolotls. It's kind of sad that California doesn't. They actually have a lot of restrictions on when it comes to pets. Can't have ferrets either. So I think what was specific to it was you can't have as a pet an animal that can be released into the wild or something like that. So a lot of mammal type of animals are not allowed as pets. Uh, you can have snakes. There is restrictions to that. But almost every single stream it does feel that I end up having some type of technical issue. And if that's working, can I run? This pops up again. Uh, yeah. I don't know actually know why that's happening. I do wonder if I can turn it off. Oh, this time I'm actually looking at the controls right now. Oh, this entire time I had a flashlight and I wasn't even aware of it. What issue? Screenshot. What if I press the right stick then? What do? I mean, I guess I can run, but that's a bit hard. Not, then I want to change that. Um, I'm not necessarily having issues with the camera. It's just something that pops up. Uh, oh, that's true. I mean, I've been able to run around in the dark so far. Otherwise, I think I would have been asking for a flashlight earlier. Radar. I don't think I have a radar just yet. Because when I push that, nothing really happens. Alright. I don't like the fact that this keeps appearing. So that's so awful. I'm gonna go again and try to fix this. Cause I think this is I did talk about this earlier that Epic sometimes has issues with its own games and the controller. And so normally when I launch the game, since I have the controller settings overlaid using Steam, uh, using Steam, then I can force like the actual controller settings, so stuff like this doesn't happen. But if I don't get like the notification from Steam that says controller has been plugged in or controller settings are on, right? Then it's quite likely that it's gonna run on the Epic settings. Oh well, this is unfortunate. Right, I'm actually gonna disappear for a bit. If okay, that I didn't disappear. That's good. But let's see. Meantime that I'm doing this, what would be something good to just discuss or manage? That's a dance song. Well, I guess I could just talk about something that's kind of been going on recently. Uh, I'm pretty sure that whether it be on TikTok, on Instagram, on the YouTube, maybe you might have you might have heard of like the time travelers, right? Um, so it was brought to my attention by my sisters, but there's been circulating around videos of usually very busy places that are that have become empty. So places normally have people going in and out all the time, right? Just being empty, and they have it on footage. And supposedly, the people that record this are the time travelers or something like that. They were like in our dimension, and somehow they got transferred to that other place. Actually, let me see if I can task you, Epic, because it's actually giving me a hard time. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, task. And you have videos from like Japan. You have videos from Mexico, from Spain. What was another one? I think I saw one for Italy as well. So there's been an update to let to those time travelers. I guess I'll call them like that for now, because there isn't a natural word for them. So there's been an update to them. The it, they seem to be aware of each other. That okay. Now to launch this in. They seem to be aware of each other, but they're not able to have easy contact with each other. Because apparently, it doesn't seem like any of them have tried to leave the countries where they landed in. But there's other beings apart from them. The what did they call them? I think they called them the deceased, or not deceased as in dead, but deceased as in illness. Uh, and honestly, there hasn't been much said about what they do. But that they should avoid contact with them at all costs. So the one that I've been seeing kind of more specifically has been the one from Mexico, right? He gets phone calls, he gets guidance, he gets documents, but we actually don't know who's guiding him and all that kind of stuff. So it could be possible that there's more people apart from just the people that were brought in and the sick beings. What are, I I want to believe it's a hoax, right? But it's very interesting. I actually don't know the name of actually don't know the name of the channel or who posted it, but I'm pretty sure that they should come that they appear on social media. They got to admit that I'm a bit of a fan when it comes to work. That's hard. Uh, well, I've been seeing one person, but there's supposed to be like multiple of them. Well, yeah, there's multiple of them, and they're in different countries. But each one definitely shows you like different places. That was located by. I, the one that I've seen in detail has been the Mexico one. I haven't seen much of the Spain one, but within the Mexico one, they did talk about the Spain one. Squeaky toy. I had to upgrade my membership to get more squeaky toys for the Pokemon. Honestly, I think I will actually have to search for the other videos to be able to go into further detail about them. But it is something new to me, and that's why I bring it up because that's the latest that I've been seeing or watching. But I wanted to ask if you had also seen it. Because from the from what I was watching about the guy in Mexico, how to put it, there's mentions about something important happening to the guy in Japan, but I actually haven't gone out of to look at those videos. But it is kind of interesting. Or because rather than thinking about like maybe the actual story, I guess I just been thinking about if you were to try to fake that, how will you actually fake it? Would it be maybe like a filter to get rid of all the people to make the streets empty? Maybe. Just to make sure that I'm actually talking about the same thing here. Okay, I'll just have it open in Song Manager, and I'm gonna take a look at my phone. Although normally I'm not the one that ends up finding these type of things. It is my sisters, and then they just go up to me and they show me. So I just start thinking about them. Another one that I was kind of thinking of, or that they have shown me recently, was the one about the apocalypse of 2060. So, supposedly, if there's an attempt of it, and they submitted this post on Reddit. I actually found an article. Extra-dimensional beings can be explained as fraud. Okay, so you know how you mentioned like he disappeared? Apparently, he used a false passport. And he did not disappear, but he was prosecuted and sentenced by Japanese authorities. So his disappearance is actually related to him getting arrested. I kind of do want to read the article aloud, but kind of hesitant to, just in case that there's some issues with copyright about reading something that's found there. But it's on Snow, and you can yeah, you can find it by typing in hard or it's hard drive. Mm, Alright. I'll actually read the article later on. Just so I'm not like streaming myself just reading. Alright, but that's actually pretty good to find. The other thing that I was talking about was the Apocalypse of 2060. So, again, another time traveler, they posted to Reddit. Uh, Supposedly that so many apocalypse. Supposedly that there isn't something really well known about the apocalypse because it's just mm, how to explain. There's like a lot of monsters. Uh, there's not really. Okay, well, I guess I can start off with where the monsters came from. Now, apparently, the monsters came from the very same survivors, or the very same people and animals. And that's kind of like what happened to create an apocalypse. But it isn't just that there's more going on, and it's supposed to be like supernatural, something like that. The person guesses that like some ancient gods awoke, and they're just messing around with humans. I guess you could look it up by looking for the Apocalypse of 2060. The person who posted this on Reddit, his name is Rowan Elders, or that's the name that they go by in their post. And they have how the person explains it. They're not there, or they're not posting there to explain what happened in the apocalypse. They're posting to help people survive when it happens. What do I need for great supporter? I need diamonds in general. The apiary, where can I put it? And the moss blanket. I'll make I'll just make one of each again. I am gonna have to do some corpse. Damn it, I need to go exploring. But yeah, they post guides to try to help people survive for the future apocalypse. Some of the things that they recommend to do is to avoid going into forest, to also avoid going into the ocean. What was another one? If in your dreams you see a man trying to make a deal with you, don't. The deals are shady, they're not that good, stuff like that. Honestly, I kind of know about it because I actually read the original post. And I looked into it in detail, trying to figure out how much of it was solid. Uh, I'm gonna say that I'm not entirely convinced with the real. And that's just because I found some things that seem very story-like, some very plot-like. So, all right. So when they talk about the forest, they have a original guide, right? Not original guide, but like they have indications that don't go to the forest because there's so many creatures. You're likely not to come out. But then they also tell the story of someone that went into the forest, and how the person describes this is they either find journals, advanced bump, uh, yeah, they either find journals of missing people or like they trade people that are alive for journals, but they're essentially they're archived. Uh, Probably. Have you ever seen a Django's tiger? Of course not. You can only hear it. Pardon me. That was a joke. Yes, you know. How many of each? 5 and 8. So, when they tell the story about the forest, they mention a friend whose name is Jay. And while Jay decides to go and explore the forest because he's pretty good at dodging the monsters. And I would definitely recommend reading it for yourself. It's actually pretty well written. But in essence, that's story 1 of the forest. When they go back to mentioning another story of the forest, they talk about their friend again, Jay. But curiously enough, Jay is not Jay anymore, but his name is Jack. So I don't know if that was intentional, a typo, supposedly the future changed because you changed something in the past type of scenario. But okay, there's a name change. But both are pretty simple names, so kind of hard to like imagine getting confused wrong. At least in my opinion. So one of the things that I do when I think about it, what is this? When I think about it, that's very plotish or like kind of main character-ish. Is that Rowan didn't find the book themselves. The book was placed in their bag. Can I put this here? I guess I can. And the drill. Alright, well, I'm just gonna have to pick that up. And they found it in their backpack, essentially. The book. The journal that Jay had gone into the forest with, and he just died. Like, they found his body later. Right in front of the doorstep. Casual. I believe it was... fine. So, that's one thing that I'm pretty sus about. Because it seems too perfect for... It just kind of set up, and This person Rowan keeps finding books, notes, that type of thing. But something that I'm kind of suspicious about is that they found notes supposedly by different people, but the writing style or the way the note is written, it feels very much as if it's the same person writing it. You know about like author's voice and how it would change depending on who's writing the text, even though it might be the same type of content. And honestly, I get the feeling that's the same writer's voice. So that's not the bad. That's another aspect. And some, oh, I almost killed I almost killed myself. I'm just trapped up in a conversation, trying to like put words together that I almost killed myself. Oh gosh. Another thing that they mentioned to avoid is cans that's already up here. That they're called like fairy cans. And they also mentioned the story of someone named Wilbur. Essentially, Wilbur uh, drinks the fairy can and becomes like a live. Well, yeah, plants are alive, but maybe he becomes like from human to plant to a bush, a screaming bush or something like that. But in the journal that he got from Jay mentions in his forest exploration a forest of trees with weird bark, and when he gets closer to examine they're humans, or they're humans turned into trees, and he's getting chased by this monster. He's getting stalked by this monster that seems to live in this forest of human trees. So the reason why I call Sussonant, right, is if you had these two stories presented to you, wouldn't you think that you would connect the or try to connect the dots and maybe think that maybe that the forest of a human trees, right, was created by the Pericans. So Rowan presents himself as something kind of like an archivist, or like trying to just pass on stories so people can survive, right? But the stories, or some of the stories that he presents, they seem to like kind of like just add to each other or connect to each other. The cats, or connect to each other, right? And well, you have some of those, right? And for someone that's advocating for human survival, he doesn't have that many posts. Someone asked him if why not publish closer to the actual time of the apocalypse, and he said that if he just published now, there was like a higher chance of people seeing it and guaranteeing their survival, or like being able to come across it, like bigger numbers of people than just giving them 2 days during the apocalypse. Okay. I think for someone that's trying to advocate, like, trying to keep as many people alive and trying to give up no kind of goodness. And you would think that he would continue publishing the stories. So that's been something else that I've been looking at. Mm, Although, if you actually Google up the name Rowan Elders, you'll come across a profile of, I believe it says cinematography, but essentially an art student. I have not. Care to enlighten me? Although, just from the title itself, I'll roll without a sound. Honestly, unless we have a form of, which we kind of do, but I think we might need a little more progress on that. Unless we have a form of making artificial sunlight, we're just fucked. Because sunlight does just so many things for us. Freaking. Oh, strange creatures of light. Let me guess, the creatures of light are dangerous and you shouldn't touch, be, hug them, anything like that. Consuming some speak book. I think in modern times, the current era, there is what I say, a tendency to maybe think of the light as not something being that great for me. Because even in the Roman coast, you don't pray to angels because the angels are also dangerous, and your career calls your attention, and they're there to like fucking end your existence. I think it's just kind of like a human instance to a certain point, or the the need to think of dangerous situations. If I remember, yeah, I am interested in reading the story. Because I do like these type of stories. But as I was mentioning, I think it's very human to try to maybe create worlds this time, or even think about them. It's kind of like making a simulation for ourselves, and I need to put chickens there. I need to give food. But yes, very. Because yeah, it's kind of running simulation. In the case of what if it happened? But also that definitely can get people stuck in a headspace where they're just terrified of do I need to where they start thinking that they're going to get attacked by stuff like that. I mean, I can see doubting about it and being maybe being uh, what would be the right word? Trying to be aware of it, or like just in case, kind of like the zombie apocalypse situation. But I guess it just brings up a question of how realistic it is. Oh, that's not build up anymore. Very fascinating though. If we were to kind of look at it from an analysis perspective, or however you want to look at it, I wonder why that says something like this. We can create these apocalyptic scenarios, or it's the type of things that we think of for creating scenarios. Because it is a form of literature, even if it's because it's a post on the internet, people might like dismiss it. But I'll put half of it, and I'll just put on the button more later. And usually, literature can tell you what was the mentality of people from that time period. So, I want to say that we have a lot of apocalyptic stories running around. I mean, even before we went into like apocalyptic trend that is currently going on, we had, for example, creepypasta. uh, did you ever read the creepypasta story? I'm gonna take a drink. We have creepypastas. We also have the SCP Foundation. Uh, I do have enough for the slime toy shop. The Prime, the 7C Prime rewards. I'll get to reading the letter. I think I only read like half of. I want to say that the highest I got to was like around 1,000, somewhere around there. But realistically, I maybe only got like to half 1,000. So maybe I actually left off in like 500 or something like that. Uh, I used to read them when I was waiting, whether for like a bus for lunch, stuff like that. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember the majority of them for the SCPs. Woo. But yeah, honestly, the fact that we have those type of stories circulating, or the that we know of, like the creepypasta, the SCPs, right? The apocalypse, Reddit posts, TikToks. I honestly do wonder, from the sociological perspective, what does that say about like maybe our generation, or our society? Because whenever you wanna figure out what was the mood of that generation, you go and look at the literature or at the arts, because that's the it is a form of expression, and it shows you that as a collective, this was the current atmosphere of the era. So you actually have a bunch of, what was it called? trying to remember what was it. After the war, people were more critical of society. What do you mean? It totally doesn't have to do with the student debt or with the rising house prices. Ah, sheesh. I'm actually trying to think. What were they called? Essentially, after the wars, you have a phenomena that happens that the arts that or the literary works are released. They're more like bleak and I guess more. I don't want to say realistic, but they're not as fantasy or romance based. They look more towards the darker sides of society, and it makes sense, right? Uh, in essence, after the war, there's some criticism of existence because you're kind of expected to go back to the norm, but like after witnessing so many horrors, how do you simply do it? Ah, Dead Poet Society. I haven't actually seen Dead Poet Society. I heard the title drop so many times, but I actually haven't seen it. Yeah, I don't watch movies so often. I used to watch movies with my dad, but yeah, that's not happening. And apart from that, I'm not entirely too sure he would be the type of person to watch Dead Poet Society. He's more of an action type of guy. Yeah, I don't think so, because otherwise I feel like I would remember. I remember watching Schindler's List and what was it, A Car Called Passion or something like that. Hmm. Also watching Les Miserables. I think in my case it was actually kind of rare to get to watch a movie uh, in class. Yeah, right. Well, I'm actually gonna read the story. The band. Easy. Haha, it wasn't that bad. You don't. You just don't have the fortitude to make it as an artist, I guess. Beatrice LeBeau can climb a mountain before practice, but can't spend a few days in a modestly accommodated, breaks down only half the time vintage touring band. You were so miserable. I still laugh about it. But I really did appreciate it for those few days. It was great to have you in the crowd. The band still runs, by the way. Easy. Yes, that was a lie. The band literally caught on fire while we were driving it. It died like a Viking. Oh, that's great. Slime enrichment devices now, so the C Corporation. This level. The C Corporation would like to congratulate you on obtaining the rank of Rolling Beetle 1. With this rank, you now have access to revolutionary new technology for slime enrichment and propagation from activities that will otherwise hinder wrenching. We will call this new technology slime toys. Slime toys can now be purchased from the shop we have just installed on your ranch. Please excuse excessive pauses in that last sentence, but our technician drones may have needed extra time for the installation, and we do not wish for our claim to be inaccurate. The 7C Corporation, giving robots time to do their job right, one sentence at a time. The 7C Corporation. Oh my god. 7C Corporation is so sus, but it's also so funny to me. Okay. Ah, no! Give me the grape shot. Come here, climb my house. Slime toys. Yeah, but Dead Blood Society, I don't think I've seen. I said I mentioned before. I don't watch movies that often. I don't know why I can't. Oh, here's the toy. A rubber ducky for the good boys. Uh, well, I don't know why I can't. Maybe watch a movie. They're just for me to sit down to watch a movie. I kind of have to have something else. Like working with either sketching or maybe on my phone or. But I just can't sit and watch the movie. I feel like fall asleep or something like that. But this is just watching movies at home. I just can't. But watching movies in a theater, I guess the very same atmosphere keeps me thinking. I actually have a hard time watching movies at home. As a group in this, I still have a hard time watching it as a group. Uh, Ball. What's this filter button? Yeah, even in Discord, I can't. Same goes for certain TV shows. That's why I feel that's why I like let's go. What does that mean? What do they do? I guess they seem to be enjoying it. I need to grow chickens. That's okay. So even with TV shows, some might be interesting. Like for example, Supernatural, right? And like, yeah, let's say I got into it. I started watching, but if it doesn't end within like a certain time period, maybe like 2 seasons or a most, right? Depending on like the size of the episodes and all kind of stuff. I'm not gonna finish watching it. Like that's it. That's just the story for me. Cause yeah, this is the version. I just can't. It's so funny. I can't sit in front of the TV, but I can sit in front of the computer just fine. Boosters. Alright, I'll come grab that. After I cut this off. Wait. I guess between TV series and a movie, it's actually kind of nicer to watch the movie because there is an end to it. Honestly, I think it just might be an issue with the genre. To be fair, the obviously because of language, like annoying music. To be fair, I do end up watching maybe like American movies often. But maybe I should actually expand my horizons. Maybe look at at British movies or movies from other English speaking countries, or even Spanish speaking countries. Uh, I have seen some movies from Spanish speaking countries. I want to say that I appreciate them, but honestly, I'm also not so interested. Yeah, more chickens just spawn in and they don't. And they found I don't. When you start watching any type of content from hold I'll actually start cultivating another type of friends because if I remember correctly, they're someone's favorite. I remember that. They do have certain type of tropes or things that they do more often. So I wanna say that Hispanic or Spanish speaking shows are like more dramatic, but the drama is so necessary sometimes. It's kind of like adding drama for the drama, and I think I just lose attention with that. Um, with American shows, it honestly depends, but most of them are kind of like action based, so it'll be entertaining for a bit, but I also end up losing interest because what else is going on? I think when it comes to shows, the ones that I have actually stuck around to watching, committing to actually trying to finish it, have been like Korean shows. I think they're pretty good at how would you say? Let me check what's the favorite food of the Tabby and the Hunter's line. I think I did have enough on this much. I feel like they're pretty good at how they handle drama in situation. So, uh, but like with Korean shows, they there is a plot going on, and the story is driven by that very same plot, like the drama that comes from that very same plot, rather than something else. What I feel that ends up happening often in stories is that rather than like give importance to the plot or like have it be the actual main driving force, um, the plot ends up taking stepping away from the spotlight to give it to like romance and ships and favoritism. And it just annoys me so much because I just want a story, but like now the story is all fucked up because this we left off on a cliffhanger and that'll be fixed. We left off on a cliffhanger and now we're not gonna see what's gonna come in the next part of the story because the new season is all about the romance between these two characters. Probably. And honestly, that kind of annoys me. That's why I don't like romance in shows in general. Because romance can add like a layer to the relationships, but I feel that in most cases it's just handled poorly and it just distorts the story. Like for example, I remember us talking about Toradora, and I remember my sister watching it. I haven't seen it personally, right? But from what she was watching it. So what I seen when I gone past by and actually like stayed to like look, it was just like a bunch of romance to me. Like every single time that the characters would interact, it was almost like they were fighting for affection, for getting someone's interest, yada yada. And so even though the story is supposed to be like about maturing and oh god, sweet boy. And it's supposed to be maybe like heartwarming or like slice of life. It's just that there's so much focus on like shipping or pairing up characters. It just takes away from it. What am I gonna do with so many characters? Because you can actually have those situations without having to resort to romance. I wonder if I can put it in personal. Not the carrot of yeah, that's so many carrots. That means that if I find a slime that eats everything, I can just feed it carrots. Um, it's for some. Uh, and I think, alright, romance maybe by itself is not too bad, but honestly, it depends on how it's handled. It should definitely not take a first stage to the rest of the plot of the story. The plot of the story should definitely be that center, right? And you can have romantic elements, but if you're gonna get distracted by the romantic elements, then don't. And I can see some people arguing, but like, yeah, this happens in real life, right? But you also have lives or situations where people don't have romance. I mean, if everybody had like a romantic life, then Tinder wouldn't exist, right? No, not this. So it's fine to have a story without romance, and if you can't make a story that doesn't rely on romance to drive it, even though it's not supposed to be a romantic story, then you probably have to like analyze the story elements and try to shift it back to what it was actually supposed to be. Yeah, I could put some bows in it. But an entire one's about that. And so, trying to bring it back to topic, in the at least in North American or in the American continent so far, there's a huge focus on romance. If I wanna put down those, actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put down the literal, the. So I'm just gonna put that stuff here, and I'm gonna try to make the bigger machinery to put on the other areas, because I feel it's a bit of a loss at this point to put the smaller ones and then forget about it and not come back for it. And so that's how it is with American, whether like Hispanic or the other half of the world, of the not the world, the other half of the Americas, right? There's still like an intense focus on romance, and sometimes it's not needed. But like the way that it's carried out, it's weird. And I think what's something to appreciate in Korean shows when it comes to carrying out the romance is that they're a bit more subdued about it. It's not like, all right, I met this person and we barely know each other, but now we are madly in love and we're gonna have a child next episode. It's not like that, right? They actually take their time to develop the relationship. There's like rejection, there's like societal fears, stuff like that, right? And it makes more sense how they portray it rather than in the American movies or in shows. And welcome to the stream. I'll do both. Oh, how do I read that? Ah, my god. Honestly, the fun times. I guess in my own case, right? I'm not so interested in the fun times because it's just so overdone over and over. And like, they don't. It has to make sense to me. I just can't watch like a relationship build, and it's just pure fun times, right? But like, no, because essentially when you watch a show, you're kind of like how do I put it into words? It's kind of supposed to be like an experience that you get to have, but without actually like living it, right? Because you're like watching it happen. And if it's just pure fun times, where do you build the human connection? Where is this how you act towards your own life? Oh, did I? Yeah, I brought one extra. I know. I mean, because I'm a person that's generally not interested in the fun times. It becomes more annoying to me. If someone appreciates the fun times, then good for them. But like, I think that's what actually pulls me away from watching movies and TV shows in general. Because once it starts to take away focus from the story or from the human connection, from the character development, and it's just straight up like messy threesomes, squares, hexagons, whatever. I just can't. But like, sometimes it doesn't make sense to me that how they carry the story. As I mentioned before, like typical Hispanic stories will be like, yeah, and then we met today, and I know that we are destined to be with each other, and I will make this person my own by like forcing a child onto them, right? And then you would think like, oh yeah, I don't love this person, so I will never like get in the same bed with them. But they do, and it's not like, oh no, we have a child now. What have I done? So, sometimes it does happen, but it makes me so annoying. That's the common story tool. Like, if there was more variety to it, then I guess I will be more like subdued about it. But there isn't, and it's the same shenanigans, but with different people. Oh my god, a couple. Honestly, I know some details about it. Not too many. But like, I guess what I would say that I'm arguing is that I want to see more mature type of stories, right? Stories with mature people, right? Because if let's say younger generations, like the audience, ends up copying the behaviors that they see on TV, right? Then I would like to see more of how a mature person will handle a situation, right? But you don't get the stories that often. I'm actually trying to think, what's a movie that I actually seen that they do that type of behavior? I would say not a movie, but a TV series, and it is it's on Netflix. Actually, let me look. What's the title of it? I'll look at my phone. But in essence, that TV series, I feel like the characters are very mature. Uh, the story is about a guy that is thinking about suicide, and he goes to the bridge, finds someone else that's gonna do suicide, and they die trying to save that person. No, they're not mature. They're not mature. Their certain behaviors are definitely not mature. Let's see. If I can find the title of it. Alright, it's on Netflix. But essentially, guys trying to save the person that was about to commit suicide, right? And essentially, it's called Tomorrow. The series is called Tomorrow. Uh, they essentially get hired to work for the underworld in order to be able to return back to life. Because they're left in a coma, so they don't die entirely, but they're essentially in a coma. And to recover from the coma, they have to work for the underworld. And the series treats topics such as suicide, because it's your job to actually like the scene that he gets in. It's your job to stop suicides, and some of the things that they do seems very dramatic, very a bit outlandish. But then they do actually explore a bit on the personal motivations, backgrounds of the characters. Before I buy the backstory, I'm actually gonna buy the what's it called to be able to open pressure pots. That upgrade. Wait, I should have it already. I thought I'd buy this. And the reasons why some of them take those decisions are actually like pretty solid. And hey, a diamond. But rather than explaining it myself, I think it would be better to actually watch it. It's a really good series. Normally, I don't cry, but that series almost made me like tear up. That's slime fossil. Fossil. How about the drone quantum warp? cannot say. I'll take an advanced throw. And I need money, so I'm actually gonna go my cooking. But honestly, again, that series definitely had a. I feel like that series had a very mature way of handling some of the situations that they present and the motivations and character relationships. And yes, it's time for songs again. There, some of the topics can definitely get heavy. Uh, but it is it's a really good series. I'm actually trying to think of maybe American series or movies that have done stuff like that, but I'm having a hard time. And you know, maybe, and this might be a bias, but movies that have Keanu Reeves in them, I think the characters that he portrays and like the plot of the movies that he participates in, for the most part, they are plot driven. It's focused. In the specific, the one movie that I was thinking about is they the date the Earth stood still. Maybe no, I think that's the wrong title. I guess in that sense, maybe apocalyptic type of movies, even though it is kind of action driven, are pretty good at putting the plot out there without needing romance. Exactly because they're apocalyptic. Although sometimes you do see it happen. But the focus is on trying to survive the apocalypse, to figure out a way to solve it. And I mean, that's appreciated. But now thinking of it, there is some couples that formed during that. I'm not gonna complain about it too much because they're not the focus of the story, or it's not what drives it. Has so many favorites. I don't know what to do with so many carrots. They grow so fast. And well, they might provide a really good food source, but I have over 300 carrots. I will need to find portals to launch them to and actually get rid of them. But it's just gonna pile up for now. Honestly, maybe I could work for open a bit. Try to get the spicy tofu and just have a bunch of it, so that I can just toss it whenever I need to. I wouldn't have to carry chickens or fruit or anything like that, because I could just toss a spicy tofu. Seems to be like a universal taco food. I need one more honeycomb, but I don't remember for what. I'll buy the blueprints. Go into the mines. Get the other resource from there. And I think I need to bring chickens with me because I know the location of a hunter border. So breaking that should give me a key. But I don't remember where it was last time that I saw a key. Apiary. And I'm actually gonna see if I can build these so that I can place them down when I go visit those locations. Oh no! Oh no. I made a novice one. I'll take. I can't take an advanced grill. I screwed myself over. I need to farm up more pink slimes. I thought that they weren't gonna be that important, but pink slimes are used more often than I thought they would be. For that. Let's see what she wants. You ever try to lasso a slime? Makes the whole backpack thing pretty obvious. I mean, yeah, I'll do this. It's pretty simple. What did she wanted? This, and then what's the fruits? Heartbeats. I think when it comes to maybe telling stories, I think that's where I like video games so much. They're able to engage you into the story because you're actually actively participating in the story. But like, apart from that, like actively participating in the story, I feel that sometimes the stories in video games are actually thought out a little bit better. Like here in Slime Rancher, you have the letter system, right? And well, what she is seeking for isn't like that the hiders. It's you build relationship with her, and I'm hoping to be able to like go to her phone and actually learn more about her. Just from the letters that are left around by H, it seems that she and H were like sweethearts. And well, he left, but I actually want to see what her thoughts are about their ended relationship. The Last of Us? No, I haven't. So that will actually be something pretty good to maybe get and play on my own. To be fair, I really like video games, and if I had been given the opportunity to play them more often, I would have taken it, right? But it isn't until recent that I'm able to actually play video games. So a lot of what was popular a couple years ago is actually still pretty new to me. So no, I haven't played The Last of Us or seen a playthrough of it. And I have heard that it is a very sad story, so I heard that it made people cry. I'm not too entirely sure why. But that is something that I will be down to play. The story is amazing. I don't have a copy of it yet, but I'll actually look around, see if I can get a... See if I can get a... Yeah, get a copy of it. Depending on how fast I can get it, perhaps it'll be the one that I'll play once I finish an mission. Or maybe once I finish Lemon Mission. But yeah, I heard that has a very amazing story. That's what I was trying to mention. I feel that video games are better at storytelling than some movies and series, right? Because even if the movies, let's say, even if the movies are linear, and even if the series have all this, I don't know, dedicated episodes of time to present the story, for some reason, like the stories that they present are not, they're not really satisfying, and it's kind of confusing why they're not that great at storytelling for video games than there is for most movies. Well, that's what I'm trying to say, right? The maybe movies to their benefit, they have like a linear storytelling, right? Because you're not out here doing quests, you're not getting distracted by running a farm or stuff like that. You actually have more of that, again, like that linear presentation. And you would think that having the linear presentation would give you like an edge to be able to tell the story better or more focused. But a lot of times movies feel kind of like lacking, and that even if they have this dedicated spotlight to the story, they're not really using it for telling the story. Because they cut corners too much, or it just doesn't feel genuine. Uh, yeah, like the story doesn't feel satisfying. And that's why I mentioned like TV series, right? TV series, you could say that they might even have more time than video games to tell a story. But I don't know if it's because there's so much time that they get distracted by it, but they lose focus for a reason. I think I should be able to make this trip. But they lose focus for a reason. And I think video games are just the very story suckers in general. Because you do have the side quests, you do have the like that interactive part, but when it comes to actually like making people feel something, video games have been much more efficient at that than like movies or TV series. Mm, I guess let's make it. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess because you have control over the time. Yeah, that could be something to add to it. Yeah, you definitely have control over the time of the story, because you're the one that ends up deciding whether to progress it or not. A more advanced tracker. Uh, I honestly I wouldn't know uh how to pin it down or what it would be exactly, but there is more elements that go into video games that make them better storytellers. But even if we were not comparing movies or TV series to video games, I definitely feel like they're lacking. And I don't have a solution to it. I wouldn't know exactly what would make it better. But if I could think of anything, I would say that it's the lack of focus on the plot. Uh, since they end up focusing so much on pandering rather than actually telling the story, it becomes kind of becomes a joke of itself. The hunter court would be so And I'm actually gonna pick up the hunter slime that it drops because there have been some quests that have required the hunter portal, the hunter slime, my bad, and I haven't been able to do it because I'm captured. They're all mixed. Uh, I might get crucified for this, but mm, I'm not really interested in the MCU. Although, I mean, I could defend it against that. There is a lot of energy. There is like a lot going on to it. Oh no. um, all right. Well, I do. Well, okay. I do like stories that kind of try to do more than just keep a story simple, right? But there is a joy to simplicity. Uh, and I feel in the case of the MCU, they kind of overcomplicated themselves. Although you could argue that that works to their benefit. Because I guess part of maybe what will make the story interactive or interesting to the audience is the theories, or like as an audience member trying to figure out this. Did the box not drop anything? Nobody. Um, lost my train of thought trying to do something. Ah, yes, theories, right? Trying to figure out what will be the next thing that happens in the story. And in the case of the MCU, it has that to its benefit. That's what it helps to create a community. Because people try to figure out what was it that actually caused something to happen and what it means in the story and that type of situation. I mean, I guess that would be one of the issues since I wasn't really that into the MCU to begin with, and well, I'm not like interested in watching stuff in general, but like it's hard to get my attention in that regard. There's some shows, and I think MCU is one of them that kind of have a bit of a gaze for new watchers. So it doesn't accept the tofu. I can't feed a tofu. Please take my tofu. This tofu. It's useless. Why does it say universal like by slimes when the tabby won't even say the lucky tabby? Okay, so the lucky tabby, essentially. Let me make a new code off of this. I'll put it in front of I think I should have enough money to like, circle it. But the lucky tabbies, they're not like super rare, but they are rare. And when they spawn, you can't take them. You can feed them, and they will drop points. So that's exactly what I tried to do, and I only have one chicken for it. But the more you feed them, the more coins they drop. So if you feed you're kind of poor or if you're needing that extra income, you can and you encounter them, you can feed them to try to get that money. I think there's another one apart from the lucky tabbies that has benefits, but I don't haven't seen it. Gonna do impulse, and I'm gonna hold on to these here. Actually, I shouldn't combine them. I'm actually holding on to them because for the better missions, because I'm trying to like improve my relationship with him. I was gonna say I was gonna combine them with pink slime so I could just feed them everything, but that defeats my purpose. Yeah, when it comes to the MC universe, if you aren't aware of what's going on already, if you didn't have an interest in the superheroes beforehand, it can become something of a task or a wall to overcome. Trying to actually figure the story and get into it. And I don't think people have the patience for it. And I guess I consider myself one of those people. No more carrots. Trying to catch up with like 40 hours of movies. To do it by yourself, I think it might be like a bit of a tedious task. But if you plan it with friends, I guess it could become an enjoyable activity. Where like, I don't know, I guess like a sleepover or something like that. Where you actually get together and try to watch it all in like one sitting, I guess. 30 hours. How many days would that be? 24, 8. Question? Already seen them all? Oh no. Yeah. There's just some oh. Thank you for the follow. Hey, this time I actually heard the notification. That makes me happy. So that means that it's actually working. The alerts are not gonna and the alerts notifications. I have been having issues with that, and so I'm actually happy to see that it works. Oh, Scream Alert. There should have been something that showed up because alert box is at the very top. Oh no, the journey, the struggle with the technical issues. I don't know if maybe it was too small for it. Alright, I am making progress into developing the channel bit by bit. I am kind of teaching myself. I do look at things on websites to try to figure out how to set up notifications, have a background. But sometimes it doesn't reach the purpose that I'm trying to do. And then I just have to figure out on my own how to fix them. So I did have some gifts that I put in that would show up whenever something happened, right? And I don't know if maybe that's what's giving a bit of grief in getting notifications. Somehow it gave me a bit of a trouble when setting it up. Chickens. But honestly, I think it's progress or improvement. And although some of the streams have been far from perfect, to be able to make progress is something of a joy in itself. Let's see. I'm gonna drop the bottle corpse here. I have to feed the cats. Beforehand. I also had to visit the farm. Because I have something dropped off at the quarry that I haven't picked up for the longest time. Oh, there's The Last of Us is one of the stories that has a really good story plot and I guess highly recommended to play. What will be another game of that type of story? Uh, because sometimes you hear about games because of the mechanics that they provide, the difficulty. Uh, for sure, I have heard of The Last of Us because of its story. But I'm actually having a hard time trying to remember right now another game that has a moving, a story that like moves people. That I haven't played. Uh, that is a question that I would like to pose. There are some games that I have played, so I might not have like the first time reaction going on for it. But if people will be interested in watching it, regardless of me having played it on my own, then I will be down to stream it. One of those games being, for example, more. Uh, I got the good ending on the first run, and I'm actually kind of curious to see the bad end. For so, would that be something you guys would be interested in watching? Maybe, I think, no, I need to set that up. Ah, I didn't get a key from the Hunter Slime now thinking about it. Slime fossil. That might actually help me. I thought I needed some. Need a slime fossil for something. I think that's for the folder. But that should make management. But yeah. Omori will be a game that I think will be good to stream. What's another game that has a storyline that just also people's attention? I don't actually remember the name of that one, but I do remember seeing a clip of it. But there's a game where you're trying to rescue your daughter, and it's kind of like an apocalyptic type of setting. Because there aren't women around, and so that's why your daughter gets kidnapped, and you have to make difficult decisions between maybe helping other people survive and trying to help yourself, I guess. Utilities, quantum port. What's it called? think when it comes to grills or extractors, I can put them in the ports because I did get sea brain out of it. Now, at the very least, that should help me set up the pink teleporter. Yeah, one more hexagon for that. Honestly, I feel I kind of went on a whole discussion or talk about movies, but and now my voice pays for it. But I think it's kind of fine. Uh, what I have to do? I'm actually trying to think of where do I go from here. I didn't get the key that I was kind of hoping for. Oh, what is that? That actually looks so interesting. Some chickens up here and up here. Lava. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna clean up the furniture. I didn't get that. I know some. I have heard about The Walking Dead a bit, like not the series, but the game. It's a game. How would I say? There's strategy elements to it, but how is the plot for it? Do you know of it? Walking Dead 20 on that? Yeah, that's something else that I haven't played. But to be fair, there is a lot of games that I haven't played or haven't seen. Because I did mention that it isn't until in my adult years that I'm able to enjoy games. And so I do feel like I missed out on a lot of things while some of those games were popular at their time. But I also feel like that's kind of to my benefit now, since I can enjoy them on a more relaxed manner without actually having spoilers pop up because they're kind of like they're not trending at the moment. Is it a game that you had to make difficult choices? What hurts? Jungle. Actually, I should look at the map and see if I can open up something. Eventually, I do want to set up teleporters next to the house and like maybe at the entrance of each area, just so that I don't have to struggle trying to find where the teleporters are. Whenever we're to difficult choices, it's a game where your choices matter. Sort of like Undertale, you decide to go on the genocide run, or what's it called, Darkest Dungeon, where depending on things that happen, people die. I need to make I actually can make this. does it drop it immediately into where I will want it to drop it, or do I have to have a bee pick it up? I'm actually gonna hold off on making that until I get the bee. That's a Walking Dead. And I'm guessing on the quick events you lose people. I think I'm actually gonna head out into the wilderness and try to see if I can find anything. I've just been managing the farm, but I think I'm focusing a little too hard on the farm. I do need more slime. There's I'm not gonna be able to open this. Yeah, I think maybe the gates that I'm missing or that I was looking for should be missing. Because I had a choice between the jungle and another area, and I think it was this one. And I chose the jungle because I thought it would connect to more of the map. But it took me to the temple. For the temple, I need orbs. Actually, I could make the teleporter, use it to transfer the floors from the farm to the jungle temple, and have that available to solve the puzzle, rather than having to run around back and forth. Oh, okay. Veggies. Oh, yes. I have so many carrots. It's gonna eat a lot of carrots, but it probably won't even be enough to get rid of some of those carrots. Okay, so that's where the other goal is. Teleporter should be in the cave, so that should help me get back to the farm faster. The whole storyline with Slam Rancher is essentially related to space travel. And this is what you see so far of the far away range. But it also makes you wonder how it is like for... I'm assuming it's ours. Because you get letters from Casey, Cassie, however you want to pronounce that. And there does seem to be experiences that you can have in current era, but it does make me wonder how different Earth has become to what we have today. I'm actually gonna make the teleporter. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Now, I'll put one right in front of the farm and then the other in the jungle temple. Because even if I had to... Alright, so I'm using it to like just deliver floors to myself in the jungle temple. But, I could put it... I guess I'll put it. Now I have to run to the jungle temple. But yeah, how much does it change from the Earth? Are people more drawn to each other? Are they more lonely? Or obviously the backpack is one of those technologies that has changed. But I would be interested in seeing the world building on that side of the universe. Oh, well, I was referring to. Alright, so you get letters from Cassie. I'm assuming she's on Earth. I would be interested in seeing how much Earth has changed in the Slime Rancher future compared to what it is today. Because I'm assuming this all takes place in the future since space travel and advancements in technology exist, such as the backpack. But I think to actually have that be a realistic option, and currently, right, it will require to actually have unity between people. Because how the hell are you supposed to do space travel if everybody's kind of fighting each other on Twitter, right? If we can't stick together right now, what if we get like attacked by aliens? We get shit like that, and I'm actually curious. So you eat the spicy too? They do. It's just a lucky cat wanna take the spicy too. Into alien food. Oh my gosh, I hope not. Yeah, because I'm assuming that to a certain point you will need to have unity as an entire planet to be able to interact with like maybe societies of other planets or universes or that type of situation. 'Cause can you imagine that like for X or Y reason you have a war between I don't know aliens and humans and the humans just lose because they can't keep their shit together. They're constantly fighting each other. Oh no, you're French. And because you're French, I had to fight you, or something like that. Number Slam? Okay. Is that all I get out of it? I guess, but why do I want a lamp? Flashlight. Why do I want a lamp when I have a flashlight? Oh, now that I remember, another game that I could potentially go for is Nier Automata. That Nier Automata has a pretty good storyline. Good, the entrance. Oh, bum. Okay. And then teleporter. I guess if I can, I'll put the teleporter close by. Wait, I'm not seeing any stations for it. Is this only on the farm? Maybe no, put this outside, like somewhere around here. Really? I built the teleporter for nothing, I guess. That's not really tilting. I guess the best I could do if I'm allowed to might be put it in the entrance of this entire map and see if I can move things on my own. Okay, let's see. I think just trying to figure out this out. So I'm assuming that's the radioactive one. Maybe like a honey orb somewhere around here. Because I'm gonna have to bring like one of each. So if I bring a wrong one, then I have to just make another trip. But so far radioactive orb, honey orb. I think that's a tabby orb. Uh, I would say puddle orb. So I'm actually gonna start with those ones. So radioactive, honey, and tabby. Actually, crystal orb. That's true. Crystal orb. Flanking. Alright, and I can also open that area. So, I'm gonna go grab carrots, take them to the one that I found in the mines, hopefully get a key out of it, and grab lords to drop off. Honestly, I was really hoping. Oh, I could drop it here. Oh no. I think I have to commit a massacre here. Because, oh, maybe up here. Alright, because if the slimes are able to get to the floors, then I'm just gonna return to like a bunch of tar slimes. And I'm not looking for that. So, I can put it on this side. Try to secure it against this one. Now, weird. Slimes don't have rights. They kind of just set themselves so that they can't have those rights, you know? Right, go, and I'm gonna rotate it inwards. See, Jared, I'm actually trying to be nice. I'm trying to put it here so I don't have to kill them. And look what the slimes do. They intrude on the space, right? They know. They know that I'm trying to set up the teleporter there, the warp, so that they can sabotage me. And you know what's my response to that? You know what happens to bad slimes? They look all cute and innocent, but you know exactly what the slimes are capable of. You've seen the crimes that they have committed. We have identity theft, we have violence against each other, what was it, drowning, gang activity. What more evidence do you need that that slimes aren't just as innocent as they seem? Like all the carrots. I'll toss it. I'll toss it because I actually need the space to cancel orbs. I don't think you actually can kill all the slimes in the area because they just respawn with each stage. So even if that was something I would like to do. Alright, so we have pink slime. I'll grab a puddle. So just puddle. I'm pretty sure radioactive is one of them. I'm in between Puddle and Crystal, but I'll just drop two of them. And hopefully there won't be slimes up there that have eaten the floors and have turned into tar slimes. I feel it in my bones that I'm just gonna get sabotaged by a slime. Wait, I'll take some hot fruit as well. I have a feeling the 50 carrots might not be enough. Hot fruit, radioactive, crystal. Let's see. Tab. Heavy was also an option. Radioactive. I simply don't have space. I'm gonna dump the orb off and go and feed the cave slime. Yeah, I don't have a phone call yet, but if I have a phone call, I should be on that as well. So I had to go the other way and pick it up? Is that what it... Somehow, that just... I'm so disappointed. I thought it was gonna be... I thought there was gonna be more utility to it. Oh, no wonder there's different color ones. I'm very disappointed about that. Minty. So, my resources. I cry for my resources. I built that thinking that was gonna be more helpful. Or have not been more wrong. Better not kill myself. Because sometimes I'll be looking at the screen where... No! Sometimes I'll be looking at the screen where chat is, trying to just catch, like, I missed something or anything like that, right? And I just don't pay attention to certain details of the game. Just like that. And it's fine, I didn't lose anything important. Are rat slimes a natural evolution or result of exposure to foreign matter? Bruh, I'm just waiting till like you fucking let me go onto your own lab. I wanna see what he has. Actually, honestly, the quest that he's giving me aligns up with what I was trying to do regardless. So, that's actually pretty perfect. But I do need to remember the number. So it was 1072. I'm gonna pick up more carrots. Not carrots. There's so many carrots. I don't even have to go to the storage machine because it's already filled up on carrots right there. Alright, so they do line up. Hopefully that improves relationships and he'll let me go onto his farm. Honestly, I'm not too entirely sure sometimes what you need to do to open up areas. The game is very relaxing, and since it's very open to your own guidance. But if you have a terrible sense of direction, then maybe your guidance isn't that great. This time. This time I should be able to cross without committing that type of mistake. So, okay, let's chance 7 of these. One more, and then one more pink slime. 10 pink slimes. And 2 pink slimes. Alright. And somewhere in this area there should be lots. Oh my god. The timing on that. And I don't have water because I died. Oh sheesh. Where do I run? I run here. I'm like going somewhere that I haven't seen before because I'm just trying to run away from my problems. I think that's just been the case in general this entire stream. Like this entire game series. I keep saying that it's a slime problem, but honestly, what do you eat? Well, I do happen to have. Oh, the radiation. But they don't need hot fruit. Alright. I'll just follow this in and oh, the radiation. Oh my god. No. Nope. I'm out. I'm out. I'm assuming that you also get at that screen if the radiation gets too much. Alright, I don't think I can open this. The game says that I can't open those because I need a advanced tracking. But let's be honest, game. Do you think I'm gonna remember where they were? That's it. Oh my god, yeah, that is definitely not my problem, and I'm just gonna leave. I'm simply out of here. Right, I do have a key now. I could have 2 keys, but I bring more carrots. Crystal slime. Crystal slimes are in a cave. Think. Yep. And 2 of these. Where's the teleporter? It's kind of convenient and not convenient at the same time that the teleporter is all the way to the entrance. At that point, I think I could just go out on my own. There's supposed to be a runabout way to get there, though. So follow this one. I could definitely go off the second portal slime that's around here, so I can have 2 keys. But first, I'm gonna finish the mission with filter since I do have the stuff available for it. God damn it! Look at the other screen, and I just kind of lose focus. can definitely see the aspect of loneliness to Slime Rancher. Kind of what kept the story entertaining was receiving the letters. And I don't know if it's because there's more that I have to do. But I haven't been receiving so many letters and just having to manage the farm by myself. I keep clicking on Bob. Whenever I see Bob, I'm gonna click on Bob because I want to know if they fess up. I want to know if they admit to their identity theft, right? Because they're using the if this change. They're asking for chickens. Don't. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna put this here. But yeah, I wanna know if Bob fesses up to the fact that he's a bunch of slams pretending to be human. And then one... Can I collect everything? No. But I don't think I have to. I'm just trying to see if Bob will eventually fess up. I could add on another rooster here. And then I definitely need to bring another rooster here. I can pick up those chickens later. As I run back to them. Oh. I did stream Amnesia yesterday. So... Oh my god, that's so frustrating. So how was it? Should I keep trying to do horror games or should I... Or should I maybe... after Amnesia, do something of an action game instead? I'm actually honestly surprised that I didn't get jump scared as often as I thought I would. I was honestly thinking that I was gonna be chased when there was a long haul that appeared. But honestly, I feel like I'm already close to the end of the game. And the scares or the chase didn't really come close. That. So I don't know if it's because I'm a weird person to scare or if it really wasn't that scary as I should have. Something that ends up happening when I get scared is that I don't really scream, but I kind of freeze when I get scared. And I might think that maybe I'm not a person that so many angles. In person, I don't see someone that gets I seem stoic. But honestly, I just panic in silence. And well, if there's anything to say about streaming horror games, is that it kind of changes the fact that silence isn't an option anymore because I do have to like interact and that kind of stuff. I don't feel it really was a stream, but I did not expect to. I didn't expect myself to be yesterday. Although, again, I do have to admit, what made it scary wasn't so much the monster itself, although getting surprised or chased by it does contribute to it. But gosh, the children, just hearing kids, they just create the atmosphere for it. And I want to say the kids are kind of honest, and maybe that's why they're such a terrible thing to encounter in horror games. But to be honest, kids are also pretty brutal. They're kind of cruel, and it goes with the fact that they don't have much of a social concepts and limitations and restrictions on themselves. So, oh, they ran out. Ooh, heartbeat. And honestly, I was waiting to get attacked by the children, but that didn't happen yesterday. But once I start streaming that again, I'm gonna be on the waiting or on the lookout for the children attacks. Ooh. You very. They don't look too happy. Yeah, I can see why. I can beat them. Okay, right? Yeah. But I guess that's something new that I discovered myself that actually children with me. Well, in horror, in real life, the only reason why I would be squeamish about a child approaching me will be because of the movie. I don't know if this has happened to anyone, but some moms expect people to be able to know how to treat their child or stuff like that, right? But unless you have experience with children, or if you deal with them often, it's kind of hard to deal with children. And I'm not saying like, oh, them being loud or messy or anything like that, right? But I guess it's kind of similar to being approached by a wild animal. Let's say like a squirrel, right? Well, yeah, it's small. Maybe it's harmless. Children is something. Honestly, I would say that definitely in real life the scarier part would be like the parents, because depending on the parent, it can be difficult to deal with the child, especially if the parent's the type of parent that doesn't put restrictions on their children. So now you have a kid running in your living room that is essentially like destroying it, and the parent just being so casual about it, like not blinking or anything like that. Yeah, like, yeah, this is annoying. Like, but excuse me, ma'am, your child, the damages, and I understand that they're little, but like at least you would expect that they will get a warning about it, or like you will have a better eye on them. But I don't see that happening, ma'am. Well, it's good that parents love their children and like pay attention to them and like maybe have adoration for them. But it's weird when they also expect you to have the same adoration for their children. I'm not the one that like brought this child into this world, so honestly, I'll be civic about it. I'll have like common etiquette, but I don't owe anything to you or the child, so I don't know why that expectation is placed onto me. I mean, I'll be nice, but like, don't expect me to just worship the child. Have you had experiences like that where I know people expect you to like worship the child? No? I think it's just because I had very bad luck running into specific parents then. Because, again, they'll be proud about their kid, and that's good. That's fine. But then they also expect you to, like, I don't know, like, gush over the kid. But I'm not that type of person. I don't gush over people in general. Not even kids. Not just about animals. But, like, I'm not a very gushy type of person. It's the one that comes to me. The parents are no issue. No, the parents are like something else. You can entertain the kid. You can talk to the kid and if you have like a stuffed animal or anything like that, just like make it talk. But like, yeah, I think I just had terrible luck with parents then. Because then I'll play with the kid a little while, but I'm not going to commit to it. And for sure some parents have been weird about that. They're like, oh, you don't like my child anymore? Is that why you're not paying attention to my child? And it's like, ma'am, please, calm down. Give me a kid animal, no, for sure. Yeah, I like cute animals are cute. And I'll gush over them. But like, I also have limits about it. I like to gush over animals at a distance, right? But I think similar to the kid situation, it comes down to... It also happens with animals where... Okay. People will gush over their pets, and that's totally fine. But then they try to force you to gush over the pet as well. And I'm not acquainted with the pet. And I'm not being mean about it. But I feel I don't really gush over things unless I have like a personal connection to it. Like for example, dog parents. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm not really fond of dogs. Apart from like just having bad experiences with dogs. Dog parents don't help where sometimes they just they just kind of go overboard with it. You know, refinery. That's actually pretty good. They'll go overboard with it, and they'll be forcing down your throat. It getting really gushy over oil. Okay, then I need to drop that into the moss. Food. Because other animals are great too. Like bunnies are cute. Cats are cute. Ferrets. You have so many animals that are cute, right? And like I guess when it comes to dog parents, they get so focused on just dogs that they completely neglect like other animals, and then they act so high and mighty about it. Like, okay, I'll appreciate dog, but like also you, sir, please appreciate the bunny as well. Oh my god, because like okay, so you have you have the baby dogs, the puppies, right? But like baby bunnies are so cute when they're born too. Like they kind of share similar traits to like a dog, right? Like the little how do you call it? Maw, the little nose. And, and honestly, like dog owners are missing out just by being very like selective about it. Have I lost my research here? Two. Where did I pick up the other two resources? Oh, I think that's access. Yeah, that's two. Ah, cats best adult pets. Honestly, it depends on the person. I do have a preference for cats since they tend to be very okay, well not relaxing but their energy is more controlled, I guess. Sometimes cats will get the sumis. When I wake up to like go to the restroom or when it's like early in the morning, Milo will start swimming around my legs and like demanding attention. Like it's cute, but also, sir, I'm not trying to trip over you, please. But yeah, cats can be very energetic, but compared to a dog, definitely less energy. And depending on each person, they might have a preference to an animal. That's why sometimes when you look into adopting animals, the shelter will tell you like the temperaments of the animal. Because some families are looking for like playful, other ones are looking for gentle. It really does depend on the person. But taking that into consideration, there's so many animals that can be like really good pets apart from cats and dogs that might actually suit a person better, but they don't receive as much attention as a cat and dog. Even if you go to pet stores, which I have done, and this annoys me, they don't offer a lot of toys or products in regards to other animals. I have a cat and a bunny, right? And we went into the pet store to just kind of like be curious about it, take a look around. But it actually ended up annoying me. There were, I think, either like 3, 4 aisles just dedicated to dogs. And if I were to be more specific, to dog food. Maybe 2 aisles dedicated to like cats. And then bunnies were combined with hamsters and like birds into like this one corner of the store. And it's like, oh my, why? They also deserve some love. They also deserve some attention. Like bunnies can be so sassy, have as much personality, perhaps even more than like dogs and cats. But they don't get the spotlight. They get the corner with the hamsters. Alright, now I'll pick up carrots and gonna go over to the mines to give them to the gordo. It's kind of sad that there isn't a lot available for other types of pets like that. Rabbits actually count as exotic animals because of it. If you go to a vet clinic, normally they only have services for cats and dogs, but that's it. That's the end of it. If you want services for other animals, like maybe birds or parrots, bunnies, whatever you want to call it, yeah, you do have to go to an exotic pet, which can be an additional cost. So there's something to that. But at least that's how it is in America. I'm not too entirely sure how much it changes, especially depending on state to state. But how it is, at the very least here, it's very sad and very annoying. Which, if I can annoy dog owners, oh, what is this? I didn't put this, did I? Interesting. But if I can annoy dog owners by like downplaying dogs and that kind of stuff, I'll do it without hesitation. When it comes to gushing, I think cat owners are more relaxed about that. Like they'll gush over their cat, but they won't necessarily go out of their way to like maybe minimize other pets. But like if you go to a dog owner and talk about like other types of pets, they do downplay them. But sir, please, they're already downplayed enough. You don't have to like do this. Is it here? As for best adult pet, I mean, I guess any animal has their benefits and maybe not so great attributes when it comes to adult pet. Best adult pet. I'm gonna say that maybe cats might not be the best adult pets, just because they do. A lot of people think that cats don't require that much attention, but they actually do. They're social animals. So the stereotype is that cats normally don't like to interact, that they hate the attention, and that type of thing. But no, cats are actually pretty social, and they are very particular about it. So they will like bite you and swipe at you, but it's not necessarily because they hate you or they don't want the attention. They're playing around, and so they have claws, but they're not entirely aware of like the damage that they can do with their claws sometimes. So they just want to play with you, but they'll play with you like how they will play with other cats. And well, unfortunately, human skin's kind of delicate for that type of play. So, if you want to avoid getting scratched by your cat, you have the option of putting nail caps on them or trimming the nails, which can be tedious to do depending on how fast your cat grows her nails. Milo grows her nails about like every week, so sometimes we'll be on top of that and trim his nails, and sometimes we'll just let them grow. But then we pay the price for it by having a cat at 2 in the morning jumping on our legs and just again just being playful and digging his nails into the calf. There is workarounds about that. I mean, you can go and try to train them to stop doing that by a spray that like also stops them from doing that. When it comes to animals, you generally don't want to punish animals because they will remember and they will resent you for it. And they will resent you for it. So you depending on the pet that you have, you actually have to learn your pet's language. So for cats, biting and scratching might be like a playful habit. Uh, it doesn't work like that for bunnies. For bunnies, tossing things is actually being playful. The binkies and the sumis. And when they get angry, they actually dump their feet at you. But I feel some people get exasperated by it, and they don't actually try to learn how their pet behaves. I don't have chickens. You can't keep doing this to me every single time that I don't have chickens. Oh, and there's no chickens around. Fucking knows. Fucking knows when I don't have food. But yeah, some pet owners actually don't try to figure out the body language of their pets, and they'll get angry, assuming that their pet has one reaction when it's actually the other one. Because they kind of, and I guess this is also another annoying factor to dog owners. They want to treat all the pets as dogs, but they're not. They have like their own social norms. So, of course, it's gonna have a negative reaction because they're not a dog. You can't pet roughly certain animals because they don't like that. And well, yeah, there'll be animals that don't necessarily go chase, and it really does depend with each animal sometimes. But there'll be some general things to them. So, in the case with bunnies and cats, they don't react well to punishment. A cat will grow to resent you if you punish it, because they don't understand that you're angry about what they did. Since they do to a certain extent navigate with their nose. So if you want to stop the cat from climbing the table, you either make the table a less attractive spot to climb, or you can get a spray that releases pheromones that whenever a cat tells another cat not to do something, it smells like that. And with bunnies have a hard time trusting people to begin with. And whenever you punish a bunny, you actually destroy the trust that you built with them. So the bunny remembers. And so some bunnies will be aggressive to you and will actually bite you because of that distrust. And other bunnies will be fearful. They will try to escape, which ends up being something bad because if you don't know how to pick up a bunny, you could end up breaking their spine, especially if they try to escape from you, because they'll do it harshly, and if they land wrong, they break their spine. I mean, honestly, it's kind of knowledge that I wish was more available. Or, well, I guess have more advertisement to it. But I only know some of this because I had to like learn from experience. Thankfully, I haven't broken any spines, but in the process of trying to escape from you, you can also get hurt by the bunny. The Brady Pet looks large, but can I go anywhere else? Man, I don't remember where the big box slime was. Please, sir, I just want the other key. you ever seen a bunny farm, they will kick with their back legs, and that's how they can end up landing wrong. Is it back here? Uh, please, where is it? It's right there. But their back kicks are pretty powerful, and you also have to trim a bunny's ears. Normally, they do it on their own if they can dig, but if you have them indoors, sometimes they don't have places to dig at. Teleporter. Oh my god. I'll just wait for another teleport, I guess. Feel this kind of looks different. Might I be able to find a new type of slime? This is an island, isn't it? Yeah. Well, yeah, you're supposed to trim their nails, but if you don't, and they give you a kick, with their hind legs, uh, the scars can be, uh, it can take a while for them to heal. But yeah, they can do a bit of damage to the skin, kind of comparable to a cat. Wait, gonna try to see if I can find any new signs or what's up in this area. Although, even though bunny's nails are really strong, their skin is actually very, very delicate. It's essentially almost paper thin, and they can get hurt relatively easily. Uh, so, well, sometimes we have the bunny and the cat separate. Because, well, it might seem cute to let them interact together. When we do that, we do keep a close eye on them. Because, as I mentioned before, cats, they bite and they scratch as a way to show playfulness, right? And so, if the cat gets playful around the bunny, and we don't pay attention to it, or if we just leave it like that, without supervision, he could definitely kill the bunny. Need more vegetables. I'm gonna have to come back here again. Could definitely kill the bunny. And even if the cat didn't mean to, because again, like their skin is just that delicate. Alright, well, I guess this gives me an idea of what to do next. But this is a pretty far place to put a drill. I'm gonna try to see if I can return to the entrance, put a drill on the... Can I put one over? No. I'm gonna put a drill by the entrance of this entire map, and just have that available for next time. I'm actually gonna open the new area in the jungle, and I guess explore a little bit, and then I'll end stream here. I would say the more than responsibility on the animals, responsibility falls on the owners. So, even if the cat didn't mean to kill the bunny or anything like that, right? as an owner, if you're not on, then or if you didn't like try to learn about it, then it really is on you. Slime is better than gold. Uh, but what if a golden slime? Okay. I don't know. It's kind of, I got that from like a Spanish meme. Uh, what was the original meme? I think was I came here looking for silver, but I actually found gold. They don't. You've seen the crimes they have committed. The slimes don't deserve the rights. That's why. That's why they're in cages. They have to be in prison. You ever try to lasso slime? Makes the whole backpack thing pretty obvious. You have said the same thing for a good while now. You don't. The slimes know what they did. Identity theft, gang activity, slime murder. Any books? I'm gonna try to take as many as I can of them and just sell them. Okay. I forgot to put the drill down. I keep forgetting to do something. Because unless like you see it, sometimes you don't remember. But the question is, when am I gonna have a better relationship with Lord? Please, ma'am, I just want to know the story. I want to know the tea. Eventually, you're gonna need to. Here. Although today, I definitely feel like I've been going off on different topics, and my voice is definitely paying for it. But you know what? Slam speech. I actually want to see what I need for it. Damn it! I don't have what I would need for it. I'm gonna make a quick stop at the quarry, drop off the drill, and then head off to the moss blanket, the jungle area, to drop off an apiary. I really do hope to find new slime in the and I put it here. It's yeah, but to find new slimes so that they can be in prison, because they don't deserve that freedom. They absolutely don't. Unfortunately, I cannot imprison all of them. Can you not see how violent the slimes are? They cannot contain their own greed. They eat and eat until they become tar slimes. And then, once they become tar slimes, they just have to attack other other slimes, other people, absolutely do not deserve the freedom. They are okay. This is why it's better to imprison them and to make him work so that they can contribute to society. By being imprisoned, slimes become better members of society. Ah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't think so because if we're gonna go out to like eat, then I do wanna have like rest before going out. Like I wanna actually get some sleep. Yes, sir. Please. Now, I'm also gonna assume that it's not just gonna end at dinner, and the group's gonna want to do something else. So, I'm assuming that I'm not gonna be able to return home anytime soon. But, yeah. It's kind of early, the time that was set for dinner. And I actually hope I wake up in time to... Because honestly, my sleep schedule is Russian roulette. Sometimes I'll sleep 4 hours, and then some other times I'll just sleep 12 hours. Just be like that. Ah, seems to happen a little out. Okay, to be fair, I think this group has been better about keeping time than another group. But God, this planning is so terrible in parties sometimes. At the very least, the benefit that you guys have is that if you guys want something, you actually commit to it. You actually do it. Whereas some other friends that I have, when they plan things, they'll end up how's it, not going on the very same day. So if they have something pending, or if they ask permission, they'll ask about it on the very same day, even though we have planned this like a whole month in advance. So what was supposed to be like a group of 10 people ends up being reduced to like maybe 3 or 4 people. And it's kind of awkward because like everything was planned. Thinking of having a group of 10 people being present. Where did I end up? I mean, I can sort of understand it, and also I have a hard time seeing it. Because he does have to ask for permission. But he's also the type of person to just kind of do what he wants. But honestly, I don't know how bad it gets if he doesn't get that permission. Temple should be... Although, I do feel that to a certain point, you do have to maybe put your foot down and say that, oh, I'm going and I'm not asking for permission. Oh, it stinks. Yeah. Did I do that right? I'll give it another try. Assuming maybe this is the crystal one? Uh... Uh... I'm kinda dumb, huh? This is a rock one. Uh... The statues are actually in the shape of the slimes that you need to bring the plorps. So missing one statue that I haven't seen. But yeah, sometimes you do have to stomp your foot down and say that this is what's going to happen, and I'm letting you know that I'm going out, but I'm not asking your permission to go out. Okay, so phosphorus and rock flor makes sense. Because otherwise, they will always tell you no, or like they will always try to have like control over your own schedule. But I think part of sometimes just growing up and maturing is taking control over your own what a what a roundabout way to get back home. I'm actually kind of okay. Uh, then I'm going back to open the gates. So I need a phosphorus florp and a rock florp. I should open the gate. And that teleport definitely is a waste. But yeah, I kind of do want to end it too, because my voice does feel a bit scratchy from I guess talking about several topics. Phosphorus. But next time that I stream, I think I'm gonna finish off Amnesia. And if it ends out less than an hour, then I'll just start another game that you have lined up. So for example, like Little Nightmares, and is it? Gotta go into the teleporter. Yeah, so Little Nightmares, and I think Fridays might become the times that I stream Slime Rancher. And then Saturday I'll have another game. So I was thinking maybe Saturday, like an action type of game. So I might actually stream Nier Automata on Saturday. I did start it, but I didn't go really far into it. Why am I here? Forest. I can't believe that's actually something that like gets reviewed by the robot. All right, so I'm actually gonna keep it as is in the sense that I'm not gonna really change much on the mod bot, but because honestly it just blurs the word out, right? And I think we can probably get context clues on what the word would have been. And also, blurring out the word is I don't think it's too bad of a punishment in general. to maybe some other things. How do I get over there? I'll just go through the jungle. That's an easier path for me to remember than actually just trying to figure out from the mines. But I think you're fine. In general, the mods will just censor words, but nobody really gets punished for it unless they start spamming. Is my sister coming? I actually don't know. I think they might have plans for themselves. But I did tell her, and she didn't say anything about it. But then the younger one came and asked if she was interested in going on a mall trip with her. To choose a dress for homecoming. So I don't know what she's gonna do. I think she is more likely to go to the mall just because there's more to do, like going shopping and like there is a food court to grab food from. And honestly, we don't have a lot to plan out to like be able to explain to her what's actually going down. Because the only thing that's really planned out is the dinner itself, but afterwards, it's up in the air. But just from like the most common thing that happens, right? I think it's just gonna be drinking afterwards. I'm missing one. I'm missing one. What? ¿Dónde? Where? I only saw those two. I should have paid more attention. I'm just gonna run around. Probably up there. I hope it's the crystal floor because I already have it down here. That's the tabby one. Maybe I can find some in the out there. There is some tabbies out there, so maybe I don't have to run back to them. Actually, I'm gonna grab a tabby floor just in case. I'm gonna see what. So, assuming that I have to maybe... Here it is. And it is a tabby one. Oh, that's so cute. If they actually added like a mod where you could just train slimes to sing, I will be so down for it. I will be so down for it. What is this active? I actually want to see a little bit of blood. No, don't. Okay, well... Quantum slime! I should be able to make the bee now. The bee machine. Face lemon? Oh, okay. I want to grab a little bit more quantum slime, and then if I can find the lemon, I also want to do. Oh, okay, okay, okay. The ancient area definitely has more to explore. So I'm gonna grab the quantum slimes, and I'm gonna see if I can find lemons. And this definitely would be a good place to start since it's an entire new area to explore. Uh, I mean, four quantum slime isn't too bad. Little slime. This does seem a little bit close to my house, but it isn't bad. But oh my god, I am gonna get lost somewhere. Looks good. Uh, I think there's something else. Yes, this way. There's something else I can do. I actually had to make the drop down there. Quantum lemons? Quantum slime. That was the key. One. Fascinating, aren't they? Who do you think constructed these ancient ruins, and for what purpose? I visit this place and ponder that question often. Only one thing is for certain. These folks like slime. Eventually, I came to realize what this place was for and how to utilize it. Will you do the same? That doesn't sound ominous at all. Where did he go? Something. How many more slime do I actually need to find? Because I know there's golden slime. Okay, okay. I do have a couple more. I don't tunnels. Oh, I see, I see. Echoes. What do I do with echoes? I think I should be able to deposit them in the... Okay, okay. Oh, at least I have quantum slime. I should be able to drop them off into the portal. And I'll put the echoes in the storage for now. Uh, Before deciding where to put them, I had to check if they tolerate sunlight. I mean, quantum slimes can be one of the most difficult slimes to manage, given their unique abilities. Tarantia needs to learn to detect when quantum slimes are primed to take over the reality of a ghost and act quickly, such as feeding them or just splashing them with some fresh water as a temporary measure. Portonomics, quantum plorps are believed by many to hold the secret to infinite resources. Given the quantum slump's ability to change reality, it's theorized that unlocking the potential of quantum plorps could allow for a technology that converges the realities of other entities into a reality, and well, basically, we're talking about cloning stuff, infinite energy, chickens, whatever. Probably no harmful side effects to this at all. Ah, interesting. I might actually want the quantum slime inside the cave because if they're just just beautiful. space out of the the cave might actually add a layer of protection to avoid them escaping into the wild. Echoes. I'm gonna drop the echoes because I'm gonna need the stones. I'm not talking so much right now. I am trying to give my voice a bit of a break. I think in essence I've been talking close to 3 hours. So I just went off on rant. But I think that's actually kind of good. That means I'm being more comfortable talking in stream. Those are starving, those are explosive. And those are also... I don't have good choices to... actually... rock climb might be a good choice to transport. Did it just disappear from existence? It really said freedom. It broke reality and it went through the wall and it said, I'm out of here. You're not escaping. There's no freedom for slimes. Only prison. But it wasn't able to be free. It was captured in the end. So, was its little ride worth the effort? But damn, the slime really tried to nuke me. All I saw was it facing into the wall and disappearing. And then I turn around and it's like fucking running towards the cave system. But for sure, I think putting the quantum slime inside is a better option than having them out here. Too many places to escape. And if they're shy about sunlight or stuff like that, well, at least they're covered. I don't have lemons, but I do have a bunch of coffee. Did it already escape or am I just hallucinating? Am I? The quantum slime are actually gonna trip me out. I need to grab hog fruit immediately. If they go hungry, they will try to escape. How'd you grab my awkward sword? Alright. Before I leave home, I'm gonna feed the slimes. Because otherwise, when I return, I'm just gonna forget about it. I'm definitely gonna be tripped out by quantum slime. I'm assuming that once you combine the quantum slab, they stop ghosting so much. So, hopefully I find some other slime type to combine it with. Otherwise, I think I might just combine it with a pink slime, since pink slime corps are kind of used as a base for a lot of recipes. And I think that should be pretty good. Rock corpse, pink corpse. I did forget to put stuff down. I'm just gonna have it in my inventory so that I stop forgetting about it. Any recipe I could buy? Alright, gotta get chickens for them. What a terrible combination. Quantum slime and hunter slime. The two slimes that I skip this. I'm gonna need blueberry, I'm gonna need chickens. Arrow syrup and old. Yeah, this is fine. And is there any old? Oh, wait, this is just kind of setting up for next time so that I can get a move on and exploring the new area rather than just trying to manage the farm. Because there's a lot. Although we're having the tabbies and the hunters. It feels like I'm not gonna have enough chickens anymore. Please excuse me as I mute myself to take this call. I'll be right back, I just need to go open the door. And I'm back. The MK room is essentially for. Oh boy. And I'm back. The MK room is essentially for when I'm having technical difficulties, I guess. Or once there's more people and kind of like screen to just have the background and just talk. Be very. I think I need mango and more pumpkin as well. Chickens, 1,000 chickens. Right? Chickens. 24 chickens. Around. Give 11 to each side. But I'm gonna have to figure out how to get more chickens, because they eat the chickens relatively fast. And I think it's just the ones in the cave that need a little bit more attention. But honestly, I think I might be able to hold off on the ones outside for a bit. Except for the hunter ones. Chickens. I could find one more to even it out. I mean, I guess I could go back to what I was doing before, which was just collecting chickens. It's nothing in my inventory except for chickens. I swear, the concept slime, they make me nervous. The slime is a natural pretty good representation of a slime trying to fight for its freedom, for its right. They wanted freedom so bad that they had to break the laws of reality. I also need to harvest orbs. Much to do. I could sell the market drop them off. I'm actually gonna drop them. Any parts? The ones that I'll just drop everything and just have it there, so I don't have to constantly. Right. Well, having fed the slime and maybe taking care of some other corpse, I'm just gonna leave it here. Oh well, here's a waiting room since it was asked for. But thank you for coming, and well, I'll see you next time. Have a good one.